At Resurrection Church, when we've hosted a river class, people come into our auditorium or one of our other venues, and they are invited into a participatory setting where they get to engage the scriptures themselves while being led and encouraged and guided to read well. And it's so amazing to watch as the light bulbs come on. And I have yet to host a river class at my church where people from our congregation participate in it, that someone, and it's always really multiple someones, come away going, I've never seen this before, or I wish I would have taken this 20 years ago, or I've been following the Lord for 3 or 4 decades, and for the first time, reading scripture is fun and fruitful.
I was being fed by my pastor and my Bible study teachers and relying so fully on their interpretation of Scripture. I didn't necessarily know how to feed myself. So because of that, I came across a class at the river, which was how to read Scripture. The depth of knowledge that was revealed through the teaching was unlike anything I'd really understood or been exposed to by somebody other than, quote unquote, my pastor.
The approach and the focus of the river is all about supporting the local church and building up the local church. The river wants to flow into the local church, not extract from it. It complements everything that a church should be about in terms of discipleship. It's a complementary ministry to that, and I think it's one of the most untapped resources in our area for local churches. Now that the river is offering online classes, we found that that's an easier on-ramp for people who've never taken a river class before, and it might even be a great way for a local church pastor to just get a taste of what the river does and how it might impact their local church.
The gospel is being spread in ways that we would have never anticipated through the opportunity of the online Zoom presence. I could tell my brother in San Antonio, I want you to hear these classes that the river has to do. You're going to love the instruction. It's so good, and it's theologically based, and I'll get to see you on the screen. And so I think what I thought might not be the best experience turned out to be absolutely the best experience.
Since being introduced to the river and just the way that the classes themselves help people learn to read the Bible well, I would say that my time in the Word has become so much more fruitful, so much more fun, and so much more impactful for my own walk with the Lord personally.
Since I've had a good year of river training in Scripture, my intimacy with God and with Jesus is just so rich. It's no longer superficial. It's almost tangible. It really made the Bible be something I craved to read. You can't help but be drawn closer and closer to who he is if you know how to read his letter to you.